Hello guys, welcome back to the front to back web design class. So in this video, we're going to learn how to integrate Paystack on our website. All right. So without wasting time, let's get started. So I think this is the Paystack account. This is my Paystack, the previous Paystack account that I created in our previous video. So as you can see, this is the home. So we have get started, we have compliance. You can see the status of the paystack is test mode. That is, this paystack has not been activated. So when it is activated to business mode, you're going to see the test mode will change to live. And it is still on test mode because I did not actually submit the compliance details to the paystack team. So, I was just using the details I used were just for the purpose of this tutorial. So, but I told you in the tutorial you need to submit your actual details for them to activate your account so that this test mode will change from test mode to live. So, but if you actually submit those details, you're going to see live here to ensure that you cannot use your Paystack account. So, okay, how do we now integrate Paystack to your website? So let's go back to our site. This is the site that we have. It is an e-commerce store. Let me visit this. I'm going to open it in a new tab here. So if we go to shop, you'll notice that we have some products. Now, when a customer comes up to this platform and he clicks on a product, we want to integrate a paystack that will help us collect these payments from our customers, right? So what we need to do is let's go to the paystack account. So we need to go to settings. When you scroll down the last option here by the left hand side, you're going to see settings. So click on settings. Then at the top here, you're going to locate API keys and webhooks. All right, so just click on it, and you can see they said this is API configuration test mode. You can see your account is still on test mode. That's why it's showing you this. Now, these keys are for testing only, right? Please do not use them in production. So what they are actually saying is that these keys, they are just for you to test to see how Paystack actually works, all right? So, but once your Paystack has been approved and you now have your Paystack account on live, then you'll be able to use them in real live production. That is, what it means is you'll be able to use them in real live, applications. All right, so we're just going to be using this for testing purpose. Okay, so now you can see we have test secret key, then we have test public key. I think these are the most important. So we have test secret key and test public key. These are the keys that we'll be using to integrate our Paystack into our platform, which is this our e-commerce platform. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Then we'll go to WooCommerce. We went through the installation of WooCommerce and also how to set this WooCommerce, right? Now under WooCommerce, we're going to locate settings. So we'll click on settings. All right, so we are currently in settings, and what you want to do is you want to locate payments. So we'll click on payments. Under settings, we'll click on payments. Now the system is going to load up the payment providers that you can integrate on your store, that is on your website. Okay, yes, you can see the last time we installed Paystack, and I think we also went ahead to add our bank details in the take offline payments option here. So what we want to do here is integrate Paystack. All right, you can see the Paystack is still on test mode. Now we'll click on manage. I'm going to click on manage. Okay, so if your Paystack is live, if your Paystack account is live, what I mean is if this test mode, your Paystack account has been approved, so you're seeing live here, then you need to click on enable, just uncheck this. You need to uncheck this so that the live secret key and live public key is going to come up. But if you notice that if I click back on enable test mode, you notice that the secret key is still on test. So we have test secret key, test public key. If I uncheck this again, you notice that it has changed from test to live. This one also has changed from test to live. Now, our Paystack is still on test mode, right? So we're going to test it with the test mode. So we'll click on enable test mode. But in your own case, if your Paystack account has been approved, all you need to do is click on this guy to uncheck the test mode, okay? But in this tutorial, we'll be using the test mode, so I'll leave it checked. Now, all I need to do is to come to where it says test secret key. So I'll go back to my Paystack account where it says test secret key. This is the key they're talking about. I'll click on this eye icon to view. You can see this is the secret key. So all I need to do is to click on this copy icon. I'm going to copy it. You can see copied. Now I'll go to my WooCommerce settings. Then where it says test secret key, I'm going to paste this key there. So I'll hit Control V. I've pasted the secret key. Now let's go back to okay. The next one is test public key, right? So we're going to get that from our Paystack account. So we have test public key. This is it here. This is the public key. Then we're going to click on this copy icon. Then we'll go back to our WooCommerce and we'll paste our public key here. All right. So this is how easy it is to integrate Paystack on your store. All right. As you can see, all I need to do is just to click on save changes. Okay, so I have successfully integrated my Paystack account on my website. Okay, so can we test this out? All right, so let me test this out on our platform. So I'll go to shop. I'm going to refresh this. Okay, so let's take an order. Let's take an order. Let's say I want to buy this. I want to buy this bag. So I'll click on the product. I'll read the short description. The amount is 5,000. Sorry, 4,500. I need like two, quantity of this. So I can check out the different, you know, um, pictures of this bag that were added, by the admin. So just navigate through. I can also read the detailed description at the bottom. All right. Also, there are related products. Okay. So now let me just add this to carts. So I'll click on add to cart. Now, yes, add to cart. I think I've done that. So I now have the bag in my cart, right? So I'll need to click on checkout. So I'm done shopping. I want to check out. All right, so here I need to enter my detailed information. All right, so I'm just putting random informations here, but when the customer will be ordering, of course, he or she will need to put his real details, his address, let's say city, state, phone number, of course, in case you want to communicate to, you want to call him or her. Then free shipping, of course, shipping is free. Then payment method, this is where you select the payment method. These are the payment method that we set during this WooCommerce settings. All right, so you can see the first one is using debit card. This is debit slash credit cards, right? That is what we are seeing here. That's the first option. Then we also selected direct bank transfer and cash on delivery. Direct bank transfer is a payment method where the user or the customer is going to see the account details that he or she is expected to send the or he or she is expected to transfer, the price, the money for the products, and of course, that is how to take the order. Then the second one, which is cash on delivery, it means the customer will have to receive the product before he meets, the payment, that is physical product. Now let's proceed. We're going to test this Paystack. So I'll leave it on debit cards, method. Now let's go. Next is for us to click on place order. We're going to place order. So you notice that this is going to check out, is going to redirect us to Paystack, where we'll be able to make payment, as you can see. But it's showing test. Can you see there is test there because our Paystack account is still on test mode. All right, and during the integration, we left it on enable test mode. So that's why customers will see this test mode. But once your Paystack account is live, of course, you're going to pick the secret key and public key here, and you're not going to see this error once your Paystack account is live. Okay, and also when your Paystack account is live, you are going to uncheck this enable test mode so that everything here will become live secret key and live public key. All right, so let's proceed. Now, what's and when the okay for the test mode, you just need to, they said, use any of the option below to test the payment flow. All right, you can see the amount that the user is expected to pay. Okay, so because I think the price is 4,500 multiplied by 2, since we're going with two quantities. So the customer is going to pay 9,000. So how do you want to test this? If the payment is successful, it should just display success, right? Or decline. Okay, so let's just click on success. All right, so we're going to click on pay now. You can see payment successful. Okay, this is how the test mode works. Okay, so thank you, your order has been received. This is what the customer will receive. Okay, and this is the detail of the order. Now the billing address is here. All right, so this is just to test out the integration that we did. Okay, so but if your Paystack were to be live, your Paystack account were to be live, what you're going to be seeing here is a place where the customer will put in the credit card's info, like the number on the credit card, the CVV, the date of expiration of the card. That is what you're going to be seeing here. And the customer can also switch if he wants to use bank transfer. You will notice that when you click on transfer, the system is going to generate, an account number where the customer will be able to make payments. You can see the bank name is test, the account number is this. Of course, the customer is supposed to transfer 9,000 naira to this account number, and of course, the time will be reading here. And once the customer is done transferring, he will just click on I have sent the money, and the Paystack will take it from there. So this is how easy it is to integrate Paystack. All right. So guys, I believe you're able to get value in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.